Hey guys. Oh, let me turn that off. Um, my hair is very frizzy, so pay no mind to that because we're here for this. The X. Okay, so let me see who's here. And yes, I'm gonna be looking up here, down there, over here, everywhere. I do have Lake Coffee, and I do have some Popeyes soda. And the lighting is kind of weird because I have like shade and sun coming through, so my bad. Lenka, Flutist plays. I'm scrapping Sylvia. Ooh, Dominic's in here. Are you even reading the book? How's your diamond painting? Sandra asks. I was hoping no one would ask that, but it's actually in the bathtub. If you guys do not follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture of what my son did. He put soda all over my diamond painting that I was working on because he was upset with me. And, well, let's just say that he's going to be grounded this month and next month. Lenka, Sylvia, no, but I sneaked in the live. All right, X-Hex, who's reading this? Are you here just for fun, or are you here because you're actually going to be a part of book club? Let me know. How many people are in here? Only 6 people. What the hell? Okay, if you're watching the replay, hi. All right. What is the X-Hex about? Well, let me read. The hypnosis, however you want to call it, say it. Okay. How do I get books? Are you serious? I'm going to read. Could only read a bit because I was sick. Oh no. Listening to the book on Audible. How is it on Audible? Is it in like an accent or, you know, like how is it? Is it good? Okay. So this says never mix vodka and witchcraft. Can't even read. 9 years ago, Vivian Jones nursed her broken heart like any young witch would. Vodka, weepy music, bubble baths, and a curse on the horrible boyfriend. Sure, Vivi knows she shouldn't use her magic this way, but with only an orchard hayride on hand, she isn't worried it will cause him anything more than a bad hair day or two. That is until Reese Penhallow, descendant of the town's ancestors, breaker of hearts, and annoyingly just as gorgeous as he always was, returns to Graves Glen, Georgia. What should be a quick trip to recharge the town's ley lines and make an appearance at the annual fall fair turns disastrously wrong, with one calamity after another striking Reese. Vivi realizes her silly little X-Hex may not have been so harmless after all. Suddenly, Graves Glen is under attack from murderous wind-up toys, a pissed-off ghost, and a talking cat with some interesting things to say. Vivi and Reese have to ignore their off-the-charts chemistry to work together to save the town and find a way to break the breakup curse before it's too late. Okay. I'm gonna, let's see, listening to the book. It's okay on Audible. Thank you, Sandra. It's okay, just really bad cold. think it says, to be honest, her voice needs some getting used to. Okay. So what have we learned about this? I had told you guys that we were going to be reading the prologue and then chapter 1. Bevy. Okay. Anyway, so we read the prologue and chapter 1, and I'm going to read the notes that I took, okay? Okay, so in the prologue, we meet Vivi and her cousin Gwen right off the bat. We know that they are witches, okay? Vivi grew up not learning witchcraft because her mom didn't want her to be a part of it, but her cousin Gwen did. And then Vivi's mom dies, and then Vivi goes to live with Aunt Elaine, which is Gwenny's mom. And then that's where she starts learning witchcraft. So Gwen is more advanced witch than Vivi is. And Vivi's learning, okay? So Vivi is in the bathtub getting over a breakup with a guy named Reese. He is apparently a Penhallow witch boy. Which to me, when I was reading this, I was like, a fuck boy? Okay, cool. They only dated for a few months, and then she broke up with him because he was a dick. According to the book. I mean, that's literally what it said. He was a dick. So why is he a dick? Well, emphasis on dick. He dated her, made her fall in love with him, and then he casually said, I have to go back to Wells because I am getting married to a stranger that my father has hooked me up with, and I have to tell him that I don't want to marry. And then she was like, excuse me? You know, she was shooketh to the core. And she was like, you know what, fuck you, it's over. So she dumped them. And then she's in her bathtub, soaking in her depression. And then, let's see, I read that already. So anyway, she's in her bathtub, and Gwen goes in, like, not even knocking or saying, hey, you know, like, can I come in? I know you're naked. She just, like, busts in the room, and she's like, hey, you know what? We should curse this motherfucker. And then she's like, okay. So they, but they're joking. Like, you know, they're not really gonna, I mean, they are witches, but they're not taking the curse serious. And they get, like, a Bath and Body Works candle, and they turn it on. And then they start, like, cursing him. And one of the curses was, this. It said, Goddess, we beseech you, or beseech, whatever, you that this man shall never again darken Vivi's door to her vagina. That was one of them. The second one was, Goddess, we beseech you to make him the sort of man who will forever think the clitoris is exactly 1/3 of an inch away from where it is. And they call this a fake curse. So they were saying, like, several things, right? They were just like, I curse you, bleh. And then the thing is that, like, the lights start flickering and all this weird witchy shit starts happening, and they're like, the fuck? But they don't take it serious. They're like, okay, it was just a joke. And then that was a prologue, and it goes to chapter 1, which talks about Reese and his point of view, right? Like, I was surprised because I didn't know it was going to be like a person-to-person POV. That's what she said. He's a cheater. They needed a Scentsy candle. Exactly. Well, yeah, they needed wax. They needed some Scentsy stuff in their life. Okay. So it jumps to 9 years later. Okay. And Reese is in Wells, where he went back to, because remember, when he broke up with her, he told her that he needed to go back to Wells to sort out some shit. And that's why she got mad. So he, for some reason, he's going back to Wells, where his father is, to tell him something. But he stopped. Why am I doing that? But he stops at his brother's bar, you know, just to say what's up, because I guess he hasn't seen him in a while. Because he has 2 other brothers, I believe it's 2 other brothers. And he's like the black sheep of the family, Reese is. So he goes, and he's like, Dad's waiting for you. And apparently, I don't know why the dad controls the weather, but he does, and it's gloomy outside. So Reese knows, like, oh shit, he knows I'm cometh. cometh over. I'm comingeth over ith to the house ith. Okay. So he's like, fuck. So I guess his dad gets mad at him because he doesn't do witchy shit. I guess there's like a traveling stone that you use to get from point A to B, but he doesn't do that. He actually drives a car like us normal people. And his dad gets pissed. He's like, why are you not using the travel stone? You know, so anyway. So he walks to the house instead of driving and instead of using the stone. So he walks up to the house and he puts a, what is it again? A safe spell on him because he knows his dad's going to fuck him up or something. So he walks up, he's walking. He's like, oh, I'm going to this creepy looking house where my dad lives. And he actually does talk about the house. He's like saying that like it's really witchy. It's a really witchy looking mansion house. So it gets to the point where he knocks. He's like, Daddy. And then, well, he doesn't say that, but he doesn't knock. He actually goes in and he thinks that his dad knows he's just going to do that because like ice cold water slaps him in the face. And that's where chapter 1 ends. So I want to ask you guys, what do you think Reese is going to tell his father? Anyone? Look, I'm not trying to be funny with this book, but it's very fucking hard not to because this book cusses and it had the word vagina in it. So it's very funny to me now. So, I mean, if it was like about murder, then maybe I would be like, oh, you know, like maybe like, oh, or no, if it was about murder, I'd be making fun of it too. But if it was like a biography, real life nonfiction murder story, I'd probably be more serious. Like, and then he cut her vagina off and threw it against the wall. Like, you know, that, and I'd be like, that sucks. Oh my God. But this is fiction, so no one fucking cares. So anyway, to the comments we go. I don't know what that whole spiel was about. Gotta admit, that's an interesting curse. Yeah. So I was thinking, when she said 1/3, does that mean that he'd be like in her butthole? Like, I mean, I'm being serious here. Like, is that what she meant? But that's 9 years later. Yes, that is probably a powerful wizard. So do you think that he ended up marrying that girl after Vivi broke up with him? Like, do you think he went to Wales and married that girl and now he's gonna go tell? I mean, honestly, I haven't read it past fucking chapter 1 or whatever. And he's gonna be like, I don't want to be with her if he is married to her. Or do you think that he never got married to her and then he's just gonna be like, I hate you because you're an asshole dad? Maybe he's still in love with Viv. Nanka says nope. Nanka says that he's still in love with Vivi. Well, he still is anyway. But did his dad know that he was going? His dad didn't know that he was going out with Vivi though, right? Because he was like, I mean, yeah, because his dad had already planned for him to get married. So why would he get his dad even more angrier by telling him that he was dating a girl at that time named Vivi, you know? Like, he probably is a powerful wizard. Let's see. So chapter 2, whose point of view is it? I think it's still Reese's point of view. So I'm actually, this book made me laugh. Like, it's really hard for a book to make me laugh. So when I already knew, like, oh my God, this is going to be a good book. So maybe we can read up to chapter 5. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to read chapters 2 to 5, and it's actually a big chunk. You see that? It's not that big, but big enough. Because it's going to be the whole week, okay? And we don't want to take forever reading this book. So, and I mean, I feel like that's good enough. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Okay, so I just saw a sentence that says, sweating one's balls off. Okay, this next chapter is going to be interesting. And that is right here. Okay, so yes, this seems like a very funny, interesting book to read. What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts? Cool, 2 to 5, got it. Jerry Bear's in here. What up? Y'all not a book reader, just here for support. Aw, you're so sweet. And remember, the more chapters we read, the longer conversations we'll have in here about the book. Because, you know, I'm doing it by chapter. And I do want you guys to let me know what you guys think so far of the book. And if you guys are comfortable with me showing this face while we're doing this, or if you want me to just flip it and do a craft while we're learning about the book, so let me know. Definitely want to get more into it. I didn't read the book either, but here for the company. Okay, Bevy. Thank you. When you listen, it goes pretty fast. By the way, do you have birds? What's that sound? It's outside. I was like, hold up. I have the windows up. And it's the wind. Yeah. Shut up, wind. So look, hold on. The window. You see the window. It's open. I want to see your pretty face. Thank you. Aww. How about reading 5 chapters? Okay, fine. We can read 5 chapters. So chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to stop at 7. Don't read chapter 7. Okay? Alarm? I don't hear an alarm. You tripping. No, I'm just kidding. No, there's no alarm going off. Smoke. Oh, girl. I'm so sorry. You guys have to hear that bullshit. Yeah, it's this one probably. It goes beep. It's annoying. That means I gotta change the batteries out on it. Don't worry though. It won't be like that. It won't be like that next time. 2 to 6. Okay, 2 to 6 then. Oh, that's so annoying. I guess I block it. I hear it like often that it just goes in one ear out the other, you know? I'm like, shut the fuck up. Let's see. I have a lot of homework to do today. I have a pamphlet that I have to do on elderly abuse. Interesting. And then I have a essay I have to do on terrorism. So, how fun. But my Scentsy box did come in today. And I'm going to be doing another live tomorrow. I was going to do it tonight, but no, because it's Tuesday and Bevy Boo gets on. So I'm doing it tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow watch out for unboxing live. What am I going to school for? I'm going to school for criminal justice so I can catch all the bad guys and murder them. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to murder them. I'm not Dexter or anything, but yes, I'm going for criminal justice. What are you going to school for? It's nice that the weather improved enough that you can open the window. I know. Look, Sandra, you live here, right, in Oklahoma. Was it the same where you're at, where one day it was like fucking freezing cold, like to the point where everyone's vag was like frozen, and then the next day it was like hell's butthole was open? Because I swear to God, it was the weirdest thing. Like, it was so cold and then it was so hot the next day, and I'm like, the fuck is this? What kind of weather is this? Tase them. Yes, tase them. I know where you got that from. That's Buff Pro. Pro, bro, Buff Bro, Pro, whatever the fuck. I need to order some Scentsy. Yes, there is a lot of new Scentsy stuff. I'm not going to talk about it much because it's book club and I don't want to annoy anybody. But there is a new catalog. Woo! Sorry, I got a little too hyped up there. But there's a lot of new stuff. Now you could watch the replay and pause when I did that so that you can stop in each little thing and check what you missed. At least it looks like this book will give you a nice comedy break from your more dramatic reading for school. I know. I was literally like, look, let me read you something from my school. If I can just open it. Where is thou thing? Okay, I guess I have to open a new page and then go back to my book. But it's talking about elderly abuse and how people, but here's the thing. It's kind of dumb because my teacher was like, what can we do to prevent elderly abuse? How can we let people's loved ones know about, you know, their elders being abused? And I was like, well, sometimes the family is the one abusing these people, okay? Physically, or financially, emotionally, like their own family members abuse these people. So how the fuck are they supposed to get the help that they need? It's not how we're supposed to notice. Like, we can notice, obviously, if someone's abusing our loved ones, right? But the question is, how can these people who are not capable of reaching out, sometimes they're disabled, sometimes they're scared, how can we help them when they're being abused? And I was saying, like, maybe we can put like a monitor on them when their heart rate goes up, like, you know, like because they're scared, and then we know something's up. I don't know. I was giving out ideas though, but I was like, why are you asking the wrong questions here? It's not about us, it's about them. But yeah, that's just me. If you don't like the weather, wait a minute, because Oklahoma's so flat. Come up, the weather moves pretty quick. I know, there's no mountains stopping the cold from freezing my tits off, like, you know? Yeah, and I discovered that you also watch Mr. Ballin. We wish we could watch together. Mr. Ballin is fucking badass. And he's actually really sweet because I've talked to him before. So I like that well, I guess it just depends, but he does interact with his subscribers and yeah, so he's super nice, Mr. Ballin. I approve. So I literally only watch, well, no, I don't only watch, but I don't really like Kendall Rae. If you guys know who Kendall Rae is, I'm sorry if you like her, but I feel like her music is like what makes me not want to watch her, because she's very like dramatic. Like, it's like, I don't know. And then she's always like, here's the thing. Well, I understand. I know this is probably going to be taken out of context, but I know she tries to respect like the family, but that's all she talks about. Like, she's always like, out of respect for the family, out of respect for the family, I need to respect the family, you guys. We need to respect, like, fuck, then don't tell the story if you're going to be talking about their fucking niece getting their head cut off. Like that, what? You know, I don't know. It's just like, if you're going to tell a story, fucking tell it, right? Be raw with your story. I don't know. That's just me, though. Like, if I knew it was going to offend somebody, I wouldn't be saying it. For example, I know two stories. Well, not two stories, two events that happened that sorry about the stupid shit. Ugh, it's annoying. Two things that happened that I wouldn't talk about until I actually got permission to, only because I know the person. And one of them is my friend's daughter who got murdered in Hawaii, the baby. That happened recently, like a couple years ago, not even. And then the other one was the girl that I knew who got killed and thrown into the garbage can in Hawaii by her husband. So things like that, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't talk about those in depth because I know the person, right? But Kendall Rae is just annoying. She's like, ugh, in a way. I don't really like watching her. Mr. Ballin, though, cool. Cinnamon Toast Ken. I love Cinnamon Toast Ken. I watch other YouTubers like that has nothing to do with crafting, but I don't know. Yeah, that's like the one, two. And then the funny thing is that I also watch these like cave divers, And it's so random because I'm not even fucking into that. But their stories are really good. So I actually found them because of Mr. Ballin, because they were doing a reaction video to one of Mr. Ballin's videos. About, you know how Mr. Ballin has talked about people who have died in caves while they were diving and stuff, scuba diving. Well, they did a reaction because they're professional scuba divers and they're pretty funny. And then they do a lot of other like scuba diving shit. It's so fucking random. Like, what the fuck? My husband's like, why are you watching this stuff? You know, like, weird. I'm like, maybe because I want to scuba dive one day and I need to learn, you know? God, fucking judgmental ass. Just kidding. I watch airplane disasters. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's funny. Like, because I used to do that too. I like watching engineering fails too. They're like, I like watching people get hurt. It's so funny. Oh man. There was this one, oh my God, I feel fucking terrible. Like, now it's not book club anymore. Let's talk about shit, right? Because we have time, right? Who doesn't? I do. I have a lot of time. There was this one time my husband was leaving to deploy. And he was getting in one of those big fucking Air Force planes, like the big ones, right? The ones that don't even have seating. Like, you literally just walk and then you sit your ass down and hold on to dear life. Well, they do have like straps and shit like that, but literally you are just sitting down. There's nothing, no cargo, no nothing, right? It's just a transportation for them at the moment. And he was like about to leave, and I was watching those videos at that time, and you know, I was just sitting there killing time until he was called to get on the plane or whatever with me and Anthony. Anthony was like maybe 5 months old, and there was a video of one of those planes that was one of those planes that were going up, but when it was going up, it went back down because of the weight that it had. I guess they miscalculated the weight, and then it just fucking blew up. And as I'm watching this, my husband is sitting next to me watching it with me, and he's like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm like, they never show these types of planes in these videos. I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, and he was so fucking scared. Like, he was like, this is bad juju. He's like, why are you even watching these? I'm like, I don't know, because I'm killing time, you know? So that was after that, I don't think I watched videos like that after that, because he was so upset. He was like, are you kidding? I'm like, why are you watching? Like, fuck away. Like go sit in the next seat over. Like, why are you watching this? But it's kind of like, have you ever watched those funny movies like Airplane, where they're on an airplane and they're showing airplane crash videos on the plane while it's in the sky? Like, who the fuck does that? Or like in real life, like this one, I forgot where it was, but there was this plane that had to get rid of the gas in the plane, or whatever, the gasoline in the plane. Had to run out of fucking gas. So they were just flying in circles because when the wheels came down, I guess they broke off or some shit. So they didn't have, like, you know, they were trying to land where I guess they ran out of gas and it was slow. I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking work for them, but it was something. And they were just flying around, and on the plane, they were showing the news of that same plane flying around and landing. So can you imagine being on that plane and you're just like sitting down like, okay, everything's going to be fine. You know, you're like, and then they're like, oh, let me turn on the TV, and you look and it's you like on the screen, the plane you're on. And all you hear is, I hope it does not crash. And you're just like, fuck, you know? And I thought that was hilarious. I mean, nothing happened, thank God. It did catch fire, but no one was hurt. Or that woman that got sucked out of the window. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's sad. Now, I don't understand. Like, okay, I do kind of, well, obviously, like, it's going super fast, right, in the sky. But I don't understand how even like when people were trying to push her in, it didn't work. Like, it decapitated her. Like, not decapitated where her head came off, but like her spine and her head just, You know what I'm saying? See, this is why I can't tell these stories. Did you just hear the sound effect I made for her head coming off? No. I have to be more sympathetic, but I can't. And her head came off. It's like watching Cops when there is a knock at the door. I'm all like, it didn't happen to me. Where is my charger? Hold on, guys. I gotta get my charger. Okay. Oh, I can make the screen bigger now. Anthony! What? Who are you talking to? He pooped? Yes. Okay, I'll go right now. He's like, this kid's shit, Mom. Well, he didn't say that, but he's like, this kid's shit. Here's a diaper. Here's some wipes. Wipe him. Are you feeling back to normal yet? Me? Like, are you talking to me? Is a book club every Tuesday at this time? Yep. Have to go adult, but thank you for book club. No problem. I hope you had fun. I know, like, it's short, but I think it's only short because we didn't read a lot. Like, we just read the prologue and... Oh my God, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this mane. I took a shower yesterday, and this is what happens when I don't brush my hair. I have really, 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 really thick hair. I'm feeling good. After having COVID, I don't have any lingering anything, thank God. My taste is back, and my sense, I can smell again. But I will say that my taste, I think I'm like maybe at 95% because some things don't taste the same. Like hot Cheetos with lime taste like regular hot Cheetos to me, which is kind of weird. So many of, I know, oh, right? Like that's, I'm saying, like, what the hell, why is everybody all of a sudden having it? Like, you know I had it, and then just everybody else started getting it, and I was like, oh shit. Sleep with braids, you lioness. Look at, I need to get my my hair cut and dyed because these at my roots, like these are all my roots right here. My blonde started from here, so I have to go get my hair done. I just have a lot of bills to pay, so I'm like, I guess I'll wait. Like, I guess I'll wait. I think I've waited like 10 years. It's been 83 years. But yeah, in a way. All right, guys, I'm going to peace out. Little man is going to be coming home on the bus by himself today, so I am a little worried about that. I don't know if I should go pick him up or if I should just let him be independent. Yes. So I am blonde. Like, do you see? I am blonde. But my roots are all the way back here. You see? Like up here, I think. So, like, I just really want my blonde hair back. I love blonde hair on me. I hate dark hair on me. Bev says, bye, Ruby. Thanks for the live. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Bev. Yes, thumbs up, thumbs up. Excuse me. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Depends on where the bus stop is. It's like literally right down the road, like 2 houses down. But the thing is that it also stops the house behind me. And then it stops here. Depends. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, thumbs up. No, yeah, hit that like button. There you go. Hit that like button. Remember, what was it? Chapters 2 to 6? Yeah. So do not read chapter 7. It's just chapters 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going live again for Sensi. And yes, no problem. It is very fun. Plus, you guys get to see me during the day. Bye, Sylvia. Bye, everybody. I hope you guys have a wonderful and safe rest of the day. Wash your hands. Put your mask on. Don't cough on anybody. You know, don't go anywhere. Stay in your room. Stay in the bathroom. Lock yourself in there. Be inside the bathtub. Run some cold water and just stay there for the rest of your lives. That way you don't catch COVID. I'm just kidding. All right.